hear me loud and super clear. That is awesome to see. That's awesome that you can hear me. Let's get it, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's kick off this morning session with our sweet rules, in which we rule number one is literally being grateful. All right. Now, with rule number one being grateful, we have to be grateful. We have to be thankful. All right. All right. We have to be grateful. We have to be thankful to start a video right. All right. And then once you can start a video right, you're gonna be Gucci. You're gonna be Gucci. That's what we gotta do. We gotta start the video right, being grounded, being grateful, thanking God first thing first for having everything that we have now, and for life, health, and strength also, man. All right, so we gotta be grateful. We gotta be thankful as a rule number one of having gratitude. All right. Now, as you go forward to rule number two is checking the news, right? And we're gonna be checking the news on the forex factory because we as retail traders want to know what's happening first, right? Now, when we look at it on the Forex Factory under the calendar, we don't know what high impact news. Always we know as the red folder news, which also means high volatility, high impacted news, right? Gonna affect the market at that specific time for that specific currency. Once you know that, and once you know that, and you know there's news especially when we go into trade, that's very very crucial, right? Now, if you're new and actually, yeah, practice it or the life account or whatsoever, and you didn't check the news, and then after this news actually come out, for example, this morning, all right, at 8:30 this morning, right, an hour ago, it had high impact news, as I say, three red folders. High, that is major impact news that affected the United States dollar at 8:30. All right, three together with a orange folder, so that's medium. So that's high impact and medium. That's like an earthquake. It's so devious, they said we couldn't predict it. All right, and with that being said, it was so major until it caused a major impact for the United States dollar at 8:30. I'll show you guys how that candle actually look at the on the charts, right? Now, with that being said, it actually take place at 8:30, so within 5 minutes, the markets were really massive, obviously, right? So that's in the past, right? So we don't know what same thing like that high impact news gonna affect us when we trade it, right? So high impact news actually means high volatility, crazy movements that could actually blow your account, could actually cause harm to your account and this kind of stuff, right? So if you're new and you're checking the news and you see you're going to trade coming up to a news event, all right, at that specific time by seven whatsoever, I recommend you give it 30 minutes to hour before and 30 minutes to hour after, so the market can actually settle. All right. So that's the rule number two. We don't know what high impact news is gonna affect us when we're trading. All right. As you go forward to rule number three is knowing your risk. So we want to know your risk management. Of course, gotta know how much you're risking together with our daily target. All right. So you gotta know your risk together with our percentage growth. All right. Now, everyone balance is gonna be different, of course. For example, somebody could actually have running a 500 account and we risking 3%. 3% of a 500 account, 5 3s are 15, that's 15 USD you're gonna be risking on a trade, right? Now 3%, right? Now, how to even calculate that? You can even use a calculator really quick. Let me show you guys calculator, right? And you're gonna have 500. However, account balances times 3%, and you can see, boom, you're gonna be risking 15 USD. Same thing with a hundreds, 3%, that's 3 USD and so forth, right? So you gotta know your daily, you gotta know your risk. Your risk is 3% every time we take a trade. All right. Now, same thing with the daily target. The daily target is gonna be 10%. So if you're risking 15, 10% are literally 500 gonna be 50 USD. So you're gonna be risking 15 to make 50 USD. All right. So that's what you reach a 500 account. This is just a 500 example, right? So let's say I have a 500 account, 10% is with daily target every single day. And since the month now start, you can actually do this for 20 days because only trading is 20 business days in the month in which we trade, all right? So you click on 20 days, cool. No weekends, you click on calculate now, and you follow this as a sweet plan, right? As you see, day one is 50 USD for the same 10%, and we continue growing we account, all right? Growing and scaling at the same time, all right? Let's jump straight to the charts, man. Right, now I can show you guys what exactly I was talking about with the big candle, all right? Um, right. This big candle on yesterday here was literally at 8:30. That when the market bought up, that is the major news that took place literally. That move was a really big move. That move that actually gave you same 10-12% same way too. So it's all about wow, this market is shooting on US 30. Market's gonna open up in next right now. Market's gonna open up. A market go for but if she actually buy up, I don't mind taking her. That'll be a risky buy off. But looking at the USD right now, guys. Let me see if we can take her, continue taking her up. Hopefully. Nas was the best trade. Nas was that trade. Nas was the trade, man. Nas break trend line and Nas supporter. Zero. I'll, I'll tell you one sec, guys, what chart we're looking at, right? Because yes, Nas 100 did give us our A plus setup there. Pretty much line on my support. So let's see if we can get. Let's see if she's gonna continue dropping because she pulled back to my entry, right? But USD is giving us a push right now. So you're looking at US 30, of course. You know me. I love my US 30. Looking at my US 30 chart right now. Let's see one more push. We're gonna be sure with this push. We're gonna be sure with this push. Alright, she gave us our one. We need one more push to fulfill our wick on the US 30 candle. Yeah, alright, I don't wanna hesitate on this trade. We're gonna be sure with this trade. So she did give us a push. We need one more push to fulfill this wick. Alright, so she ain't fulfilling the wick as yet. Alright, so she rejected. Alright, so if you did take that trade there, we'd have been product, so that's why we wait. Alright, that's why we wait. We're gonna see exactly what she wanna do. Oh, we actually hit stop loss, right? So good thing we wait. Good thing we wait. Patience pays. So let's look like a pullback to retest it. So she buy up. Imagine if they take her buy up, then after that see a sell on right now. So this is a proper retest here. So she rejected. This candle in the next 2 minutes and 40 seconds. This candle could reject, go right back up and flip to go to the upside. That would be a good trade right there in order for us to take her to the upside, of course. All right. But as I say, we gotta wait it out to see exactly what she's gonna do. In order for me to actually take this trade, she gotta come down to these lows down here. It's gonna be a perfect double top, also known as a M in this market. So she gotta fairly wick to the downside in order for me to take her down. To know for sure that she's gonna go down. Alright. Oh wow. Let me see the gold market, guys. Our gold market actually, that gold market this morning at that same 8:30 market, that gold market was actually blooming. Next I didn't get it though. That would have been a good 50% kind of movement. But still, so let's wait to see exactly what she's gonna do next. Because as you can see, this market taking its time right now. Normally when the market breaks, she does break and go in her direction. But right now she didn't give us no clear direction. So as I see, she's still inside my area. In other words, she's inside my sideways movement right now. I'll call it sideways movement for now until she actually give on a break. Push, retest, push, retest. We need our next push out. We need to see a break out to the upside because she's actually showing us an upward movement candle. And I put one here, no for sure. Uh, yeah, 47 seconds again for this candle to close. So 5 minutes now, 5 minutes is going to go. In the next 40 seconds, 5 minutes going to go. And this market again us no push us yet. So you just got to sit and wait, man. The waiting game, it's a waiting game. Alright. Come on, US 30. Let's see what you want to do, girl. So Naz was her A plus setup, but then after she pulled back her pulled back her steppers out. So she did break out and now she's pulling back. When you see I'm gonna take Naz is if she go back down to that area and break the low. Right, so we got a new 5 minute candle. Alright. Honestly, I need my 1 minute to see if there's gonna be a retest. So right now focusing on USD right now, guys. Right, we're looking at the USD chart. She's giving us a push right now. Cool. I just want to see it fulfill and pass the last week. The last candle 5 minute wick. Retesting. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we got Doji candle. She breaking the high. Alright guys, we're approaching our entry for the first trade of the morning. I want to be sure of this trade. Let's be sure of this trade. One more push to the upside. That's gonna be a high up here. Still waiting, see she rejecting. So she rejected. Okay, okay. Better we gonna be at this highs. Right. Pushing down right now. So boy, good move right now. Looking at US 30. I am one more push. I'm selling US 30 right now, guys. First trade of the morning. I'm in on sales on US 30. Literally. I'm in on the sales on US 30. Good push. That's a really good push. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Come on, let me see. No rejections, no rejections. Yo, my stop loss is gonna be 3,000 points. Stop loss is 3,000 points on this trade. I'm in on sales on US 30. That's a really good push. That's a really good push. Honestly, it actually break through this area right here, man. She rejecting. So my stop loss is 3,000 points. But since she rejecting, so we may get stop out. Yeah, we get stop out, guys. Wow, US 30. Wow. So she pulled back on stop loss out there. She pulled back on stop loss out first trade of the morning. And she pulled back. She was a really nice breakdown and after she rejected. Alright. That's a really good breakdown. She rejected. Alright. All right, we gotta wait, man. We gotta wait, man. We gotta wait, man. I want to fight you. So let us pull back to entry. Okay, now she not see bullish move, which is good. That's good signs. Plus she engulf it. That's really good signs on your sturdy. New 5 minute candle. It gotta show us a bullish form on this new 5 minute, yo. Alright, US 30. Yeah, that's good show right there. Let me see one more push. One more push. One more push. One more push. I bet I'm buying US 30 right now, man. I mean only buys on US 30 right now. I wanna find this mark later. It only buys on US 30 right now. She did break, she pulled back to retest it. It only buys on yesterday. Stop loss gonna be 3,000 points. The stop loss is 3,000 points is my stop loss. So we get your first L here. Cool. So this market actually taking its time like that. This market actually break out. She pulled back to retest where we got a fake out. And now she wanna show us a new higher high being created. So she gotta make her stairs, right? So she gotta actually break through this little high right here. Is the only way we're gonna see this thing continue flying. So how far we don't know, but we gotta go with it, alright? Actually, we do know. Okay, she pulling back. She pulling back. Make sure stop loss is 3,000 points, guys. See, she giving us some pullbacks here. This market is giving us some indecisive moves this morning. Honestly, need to see how high she could go. Alright, she back in slightly profits, which is good. You just want to see that high be broken. If she broke that high, we're gonna be really good. Alright, we're running 300% profit right now. So how much you're risking is how much you're running right now, which is good. That's cool. I want to make sure she break the high though. When she break the high, we'll be good, right? And I didn't give you guys no take profit here because I want to see how high she could go. Because if she gonna break that high, that's a new market structure, right? When I say market structure, she making a new higher high, and let's see how far we could even take her. Oh, that's crazy though. That's crazy though. All right, cool. She's gonna reach a certain area and then rejects. Hopefully, we could actually get her continue climbing. And see who will aim here. Now I'm not gonna give you guys no take profit as yet. When I see she start rejecting, then we'll know when to lock in profits, right? Because right now you're on 600% profit, right? Sounds like so we reaching right now we're reaching only 30 minutes reaching the first rejection, which is cool. You see the hourly. Alright, so the hourly that why she fake out. So you reach the first rejection, which is good, which is good. First rejection, she bursting through that area. Right now we're running how much? 1,000. We reach how much we reach right now in profit here? Let me see, let me see. Hold on. I wasn't actually watching my next chart here. Uh, yeah, reach 1,000% profit. Lovely. Now hold on, hold on. We still holding. Make sure move to break even as a matter of fact. So you shouldn't lose nothing on the trade. Move to break even. So you're touching the stop loss and then moving it above the entry price. Right? So you shouldn't lose nothing, right? Now if you want to, you can actually cause we had loan loss. If you close off a trade, you actually make back the loss and you're up like 7% right now, right? If you're holding for 15,000 points as a take profit, that's 10%. Nothing wrong with that too. That's still a profit, right? Now I want to see how far I can actually take her, right? Now, as I say, it's up to you here. You can either take your profits, because right now you're up 1,000% profit, 10%, right? Or if you want to hold out, move to break even, right? Now I'm holding. I want to see how far we can take this bad girl too. And we have 20 seconds for this 15-minute candle to even close. We need one more push, one more push, one more push. All right, so I've seen rejections taking place right now. All right, so we got a new candle opening. All right, seems a rejection taking place there. She's gonna give us a pullback. She's gonna pull back to retest, right? That pullback gonna be. Let me tell you what that pullback gonna be, right? That pullback could give us that pullback to the entry. Yeah, that pullback could give us a pullback to the entry. And you see this five, if this 5 minute can actually show us bullish move, cool, we can hold out, right? But if she's showing us some bearish, meaning she's gonna sell long, you guys could take some profits off of this market, right? So if you're holding out, make sure to take some partials, meaning if you have a nice lot size in, you can take close out some and leave some running. But make sure you move to break even, right? You only lose nothing on the street. Alright, so I see the bullish move right now, which is good. Now this is giving me signs to actually hold out. Alright, which is good. Let's see if she's gonna fulfill this wick and pass it. Once she fulfill it and pass it. This is literally how to manage and hold out a trade, right? I just actually showing you guys how to hold out and manage a trade, right? Literally, right? Um literally using all the time frames in this market. So she did show us the bullish move, reject after the high point. How about we need to see that break above? I do this in my sleep for crazy. Come on, let me see it push the high. We need to see it break the high. We need to see that candle break the high. Right now, you're good getting profits, right? So I ain't give you right wrong if you take profits, right? Now you're waiting for that high. So she break the high, reaching the third rejection area. If this can actually break through this third rejection area, let me let you guys know you're gonna be really Gucci. Right now you're on it like 1200%. This is literally 10% of the market right now. You're in profit right now. Once you break this high, this market can actually continue. Are you running 1400% profit, yo? I'm feeling Gucci, man. We're reaching that area of interest. Now, as I said, I didn't give you guys no take profit. I just say. So she did wicked, and she pulling back right now. Let's see if she's gonna break through that area. If she ain't break through that area and start rejecting more, I'm gonna lock in profits at 1,000 pips. All right. Rejections taking place. To me, this is take profit actually hit here. I just plain little greedy in this bracket, but crazy. Um, and let's wait. Let's wait to see if this kind of gonna fulfill the wick one more time. Three, two, one. Come on, breakthrough, 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 man, breakthrough, man, breakthrough, man. Yeah, she boosted to the roof, which is really good. Which is really good. We Gucci. This is a new higher high. This is a high this market have actually created. Literally breaking 30 minutes high, the hourly high, all the high actually broken out right now. We're running like 1,600% profit. If you guys want, you can take your full profits. All right. Let's. I waited one more time. Let's one more 1 minute again for this candle to actually see what she's gonna do. Then I'm gonna take everything there, man. One more push. I need one more push. I need one more push. See, she rejected. I hope you guys locking full profits there, right? Literally. I need one more push, man. One more push. One more push. One more push. Alright, cool. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Locking my profits there, yo. Literally, yo. Let's go. Let's go. And she continue going, man. Literally, I could have actually hold for my next area right here. Literally. But let's go, man. Make sure lock in full profits. Make sure lock in full profits. This is more than we target we was going for. We actually got what she said. What? What you got in this trade? 16%. Hope you guys got to lock in profits there, man. Literally lock in the profits. Make sure lock in profits. 1,600 pips, just like that. Let's go. What a sweet trade, man. We get it easy like that. Just like that. If you made cash, big up yourself. Post it in the group. Let's celebrate everyone, man. Celebrate everyone, man. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Appreciate you guys actually coming on, man. We actually got this. Patience actually paid, literally. Thank God for that. And let's continue going, man. Let's go. And I am out here. Yeah. Oh, another thing. Tonight is actually bring a guest night, and that call gonna start at 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. we're gonna be kicking off that call, going straight into trading at 8. So after, if you have anyone who's actually interested, anything like that, plug them on the call, man. We're gonna do a nice sweet presentation explaining what we do on a daily basis together with testimonies and stuff. So let's get this thing rocking and rolling, and see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. sharp, man. Let's go, and I'm out, man.